I didn't expect to feel so much compassion for Kanye, because he has said some terrible things. I mean, the anti-Semitism bout, and by the way, that's where I met you, or you filmed me when I, texted Kanye and he said, come down to my factory in downtown LA, and I went down and, I was asking him about these anti-Semitic comments. They had just blown up and he wanted to talk more about it. And
why didn't that air?
That's an interesting question. Let me show you this footage right here of me in Kanye's factory, and then like a Jewish employee, a Jewish man who works for Kanye comes into the frame. Take a look. Sometimes you're promoting the fashion line, sometimes it's an album, and now it's an idea. What's the idea?
The idea is free speech. But let me do what what racist white people always do. Let me show you one of my Jewish friends right here.
Are you a Jewish man,
like, let me show you one of my black friends.
Are you a Jewish man?
I am.
Come on in.
But I don't want to be in the...
No, because the person in a position of power has now been called racist. So let me show you all of my black friends right now.
Yeah, I sort of was like, he's a Jewish guy. What do you think of all this? And he's like, oh man, I don't want. And I think that was a lot of alarming. You asked me, why didn't that air?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you why. At the time, I'm working for Warner Brothers. It's extra. It's the entertainment show, and it's a nationally syndicated broadcast television kind of thing. I felt, as I was sitting with him, and you tell me if I'm wrong, but when I left there, I felt like he was in the middle of a massive manic episode. He didn't smell right to me. He had been up for days kind of vibe, and nothing he said to me added to anything he had just said. He kept railing, but he didn't provide any real context or explanation for why, he felt that way, or any type of, perspective that I hadn't heard. And I thought, to me, this is, for me to go take it on that kind of a platform would be exploitive.
How do you feel it worked inside of the documentary?
Well, you have perspective. You have over 3,000 hours of footage. You have 6 years. You can tell the arc of the story. I have
context.
3 minutes.
Right.
I have 6 minutes
Right.
on national TV. Feels like a hit job to me.
Right.
What you did was tell this story, and you get to see perspective. I left again. If you would watch the interview, if I had put that on, and by the way, Warner Brothers was like, we can't put this on. They're scared of their shadow. But I actually agreed with them. It wasn't like something I was going to go fight with them on. But, you left me feeling compassion for him. We watched The Sopranos. We watched the great, with James Gandolfini.
Yeah.
He's Tony Soprano. He's a terrible guy. He murders people. He does the worst things. And yet, we kind of feel for him. They make you, feel emotion for the anti-hero. With Kanye,
crazy.
I really got a feeling like, oh, he suffers too. And I don't know if that was important to you, but...
Yeah, empathy was hugely important. And it's interesting you mentioned The Sopranos, because I just watched the entire series for the first time as I was editing this picture for that very reason.
Really?
Yes.
Aha! Look at you. You and I, simpatico right here. We didn't plan that out, folks. No way. It's true, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's... even with the horrible things that he said about, Jewish people and their motives, the anti-Semitic comments, Heil Hitler, he leaned in, he apologized, put out an apology, we're not going to do this anymore. And then he was like, you know what, fuck that. And he kept going. I don't know where he is on it now, but it seems to me a function of the disease. I don't know. Do you have any perspective on that? Do you feel like these are deeply held beliefs?
I believe it's a mental health situation. Absolutely.
Is he? Did you witness periods in the 6 years where he was on medication?
Yes.
And was he vastly different than when he was off?
Yes.
And did he seem happier? Did he seem less creative? What were the differences?
Yeah, I mean, a general sense of calmness. But I think, what I've...
But dulled? in some way?
Perhaps. I mean, I think that's what a lot of people say, right? When they're on medication, until they find the exact right dosage or iteration or mixture, it's something that does mute your creativity. But I can't really speak on that too much.
I mean, but knowing him like you know him, being a fly on his wall for that long, I would say there are a few people that know him as well as you do.
Mm-hmm.
In there, what do you have hopes for him? Do you like in your own
absolutely.
moments where you're like,
I pray he finds healing, and I have a lot of empathy.
Can he come back is the thing. So I always wonder, can he come back?
How do you feel?
I think he has to lean into the disease and say, and he has to find a relationship with the disease that is palpable, that fits in the public domain. If he says, I'm taking medicine because I realize I've hurt a lot of people, I think we can forgive that because we have a lot more elasticity when it comes to mental health and people's struggles with it. But anything short of that, I think it will not be able to happen.